college football matchup that so often produces an upset. A team ranked in the top 25, but going on the road into a revved-up environment. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Curtis. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Houston Cougars offense comes onto the field for the first time today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage. That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Weigman. Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Houston now operating in the red zone. Trying the run, it's Sanford. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Scanning the field, it's Weigman looking for his big tight end. And this pass is on target, caught. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? You're looking at a 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Texas Tech's offense takes the field, the first chance we've had to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Back to pass. It's Morton. He finds the running back in the flat. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Wideouts now clustered. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the catch is made, but they're moving backwards. There's a loss on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups. and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He gets loose. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. To the air, it's Morton. Receiver makes the grab. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Red Raiders moving quickly down the field here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Whiteman. It's a short completion at the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. And there's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Sanford. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Sanford. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Caught behind the line. It's Connors. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw it again. Snags a quick throw. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Toss play to the outside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
Sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Morton. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. He makes the grab. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Trying to find some room. It's Sanford. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Weigman. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage, leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh, boy, did they catch a break.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but, of course, thinking touchdown. Throwing off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Weigman. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston!
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the run, it's Joyner. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Morton. Makes a quick catch.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. First down and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's West. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. That's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a
diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Morton. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear. The aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Looking to pass, it's Morton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. What a catch! Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end, but they weren't fooled at all.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Weigman. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He finds some space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback still with the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Red Raiders line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They're set now to try the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. The receiver grabs it.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Gibby keeps it himself. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Receiving with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
And the Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Dropping back, it's Morton. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's got it with room to run, and we're able to get him down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the D fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Trying to muscle for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Play action here on 1st down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Back to throw. It's Morton. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounced back here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game is gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Grabbed by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Connors. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're at attack mode, and I love to see it.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they get the completion. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Morton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that short completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Red Raiders have first and 10 here. A direct snap. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Red Raiders looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. This ball is a 31.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Weigman. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
So second down after the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Sanford. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Great cut, they whiff on him. Touchdown, Houston. This offense really clicking.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Grinding away with the running game. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Williams. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks free. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him at third down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a first down.
And then first down right back to the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.